Saturday afternoon out here in beautiful Anguilla. Beautiful skies, beautiful sunshine. It is a bit warm, but we are here at the RGTC. We welcome you. Good evening, wherever you are. Good morning, good night, whatever time of day, we welcome you on board. It is a must-win game for the Queens, decked in blue, white, and black against the red and white of the Little Soldiers. A game that the Queens must win and hope for results to go their way tomorrow by the grace of God when the shining star, when the youngsters take on the superstars. It is the second place that they are fighting for. The Queens looking for 3 points, and it's the only way that they can get anywhere close to that second place position. A lose today, a draw today will not help them. It will not do them any good. The youngsters will have smooth sailing against the superstars regardless of what happened tomorrow. It must be a win for the blue, black, and white of the Queens. The Queens will be kicking from left to right. From right to left will be the Little Soldiers, and to get us going, it is going to be the Queens with the diminutive Desrina Boston. So the starting lineup for the Queens looks like Roach, Stott, Williams. Isabel starts today for the Queens. Henry is back. The Linton sisters, they are also there. Harley, Tia, and it's the Soldiers with their captain, Harrigan. Drops it for Wilson, the left back, puts it out of touch. It's going to be a throw-in to the Queens. Let's start ball kicking just about 5 minutes or so late. Throw into the Queens. Henry. Good walk by Wilson, cut out by Tia, or Harley is in the way. And it's me who drives it through. Is Isabel, it's Linton, still Linton. And the ball goes out for a goal kick. First goal kick for the day. That looks like, is it Ben Nasser that is back there? Doesn't have a starting lineup for the teams. And that. So it's going to be a goal kick taken short. This could be some trouble. It's Harley in front of goal. Harley, best know it's offside. Henry offside. Oh, that's an opportunity going to begging. Harley just couldn't wrap her boot around that one. And that going to begging. That's opportunity number one. In the 3rd minute of play, that should have been a goal. Desrina Boston squared it to Harley. And Harley making a mess of that one. Could have easily been 1-0. It's not to be. Tia drops it for Harley. Ben Nasser will escort it out. Altura is also there. So the defense line has been strengthened. Here is Tia Hodge. Tia Hodge with a cross. And miscommunication. Linton was coming in and she would have been in a better position. It was the leading goal scorer in Desiree Boston who took the shot. But Linton was in a definitely very better position. And they have to be mindful about these short crosses. Here is Harley, can't control. It's a free kick. Outside, just outside the area. It's a free kick. I'm not certain what that. Was it a handball? Was it a push? I didn't see a push. Was it a handball? Not sure why the free kick, but the referee, Cardinal Rennie, the man in the middle, says it's a free kick. And Adia Linton steps up for the Queens. Can she make this 1-0? The ball going, that's not the best free kick that we will see over the crossbar. And it goes out for a goal kick. It's 0-0. They would have missed the service of Summer in their last encounter. She's with them today, but she has not seen any of the ball thus far. It comes, ball goes out of touch, throw into. That's Hughes, sorry. Hughes. The throw goes to Queens. Linton, mistouch. Harrigan. Long searching ball, looking for Summer. She's not going to get there. It is Riba start. Tackled by Summer, but she gets it back. Isabel. And a good walk by Harrigan. Roach steps in. Good ball. Henry. Rosario puts it over. And keeper comes. Takes it very easily. Thomas. Simmons knocks it forward for Summer. Summer gets around Williams quite easily. But a free kick has been given. Why the play was stopped? I don't know. She had the ball. Play advantage. Play advantage. She had the ball. Is she at a more advantageous position now or disadvantageous? Play the advantage. Play the advantage. That's what I would have thought. It's going to be a free kick taken by Harrigan. Zayla Harrigan, the captain. Kick taken. Reba start, knocks it out of touch for a throw into Little Soldiers. Little Soldiers for the first time of the game are into the half of the Queens. And the first 5-6 minutes of this game was played entirely in the half of the Little Soldiers. They were able to resist the Queens. Should to be taken by Hughes off the head of, here's Das. And it's been left for a run. Good kick. Henry looks up, sees, she doesn't get it past. Now she gets it past Hodge. Hodge can't find Harley. It was behind of Harley. Comes. Henry finding herself in a position there. The ball ricocheting off a 50-50 block. Here, Gums and Roach. Harley puts it through for Boston. Boston drops it wider for Linton to run on to. It's a foot race here. And Linton just gonna square it back to Boston. She could have hold it up and look to turn. She was pressured, in fact, by Ben Nazar. Wilson does well to get around Henry, but gives it away. Ball played forward. Ben Nazar. Harrigan. Henry is going to it's played there to Gums looking to and finds Summer. Here is Summer looking to get around. Summer. Oh, well, good tackle there by Linton. And throwing. Linton getting back and getting there before Summer. Getting the ball out of touch. Throwing to the Soldiers. Not keen to take this free kick quickly. The Easterners will be up against the Shining Stars later this evening. The Superstars up against the Youngsters in tomorrow's game. And that is the party game for the Superstars. The Superstars have already won the tournament. The league has been done and dusted for them. It's a matter of if Collier could score 10 goals tomorrow to get to her 50. It's an uphill task. It's a mountain to climb. Simmons dispossessed. Ball played wide. Linton gets the best of Hughes. Linton down the left flank. Here is Linton. Still Linton. Oh, still Linton. Linton keep going. Still Linton. She can square it, you know. Oh, she didn't. She could have squared it for Boston. Tia drops it for Henry. Henry has Wilson for company. Shot! Straight to Thomas. Roach. Tia Hodge. Gives it away. Wilson knocks it out of touch. Shining Stars up against the Easterners. Easterners could get to 18 if they defeat the Shining Stars. The Queens need a win badly. Good there by Gums. Gums run past, takes it away from Henry. Gets past Roach, but Harley gets back and gets back well. Henry picks it up. Henry finds Hodge. Back to Henry. Dispossessed there. The ball is played out, but Williams can clear. Gives it away to Hughes. Hughes puts it through, looking for Summer. Summer to Gums. Looking to send Summer running. Gets it to Summer. Summer back to Hughes. This is a good 1-2 ball, but intercepted by Stott. Stott looking for an outlet. And plays it forward, but only as far as Ben Nazar. Ben Nazar finds Harrigan. Zayla back to Ben Nazar. Ball falls there for Das. Das will not pick it up. It's pushed forward. Simmons pushes it wide. Has Linton for company. In fact, it's fallen to Hughes, who puts it out of touch. And a throw in to the Queens. It's 0-0. 0-0 in the 13th minute of play. Throw to Soldiers, throw taken. Hughes, Simmons. Foot race. Alturo will not get there before there's winner Boston. And goal kick. Goal kick to Soldiers, taken. Simmons. Pressured by Henry. Ball goes out of touch. Throw into the red and white. Little Soldiers. Harley. Put out of touch by Summer. Roach with the throw. And not good work there by Henry. Throw to Soldiers. Wilson with the throw. Looking for Summer. Can't find her. Williams. Williams knocks it forward. This is going to be a foot race. It's going to be won by Alturo. And it's gone out for a goal kick. Ball ricocheting off Linton. That's Jendaye. Jendaye Linton. And it's gone out for a goal kick. This is, and this could be some trouble. And recovered well there by Thomas. These short kicks have not worked so far. They have not been punished. Here is, she should have gone for the shot. She should have gone for that shot. The keeper was way off her line. Henry, looking to get around Simmons. Another throw to the Queens. Roach with the throw. Shutikan is going to be cleared by Harrigan, but it goes out of touch for a throw into the Queens. If I can try to look over the field and try to name the little Soldiers team. It's Kumar, Summer, Gums, Das, Wilson, Harrigan, Alturo, Ben Nazar, Simmons, and Hughes. Wilson with the throw. Throw taken. Another throw to the Soldiers. Wilson again with it. So no team sheets available today. Cleared by Start. Ball pushed through. Williams knocks it forward. Alturo. Tia. It's Boston, but Harrigan is right back there. Plays wide. It's Williams. Williams looks for, finds Isabel. Isabel drops it for Jendai. Jendai can't control. Ball goes out of touch. Dark. What we are seeing this evening, it's going to be a very good game. It's an exciting game so far. Pressure game for both teams. The Soldiers would want to finish with a victory, but for the Queens, they have had a number of opportunities that they have not buried. They have not accepted. They have had opportunities, but it's still 0-0.
Am I seeing correctly? Is that Rosario?
Yes, Rosario starting this evening. Assistant coach / player. And a late arrival of players, I would believe, would have caused her to start this evening. The likes of Sharanya Smeens is still on the bench, late in arriving. And so, with her qualities to come off the bench in maybe the second half, the Queens in good stead. They will definitely look for a lead in this game going into the second half. For the Soldiers, they will be they will have Connor to come off the bench. Daniel Connor, again, late in arriving. And so they will have Connor to come off the bench, the Soldiers. They have a Ben Nazar back. She was out for the last game. They would have played with 10 against the Gazelles. She was suffering from an injury. Not sure how fit she is, but she's dearly needed for the Soldiers. Fight there for the ball. Tussle. And it's still the Queens. And here comes into the side net. Into the side net. Miscommunication between Williams and Ron. Into the side net. And luckily for the Queens. Luckily for the Queens there, Doc. It could have been 1-0.
Should have been 1-0. It was Gums who took advantage of the miscommunication. Almost got in behind there. Had a shot at goal, but from a very difficult angle. Wasn't quite able to wrap her boot around it and curl it toward the far corner.
Look to go back to VAR and see whether or not that could have even been a penalty. Here is Harley. Harley now is going down the left flank where it was Linton that was going down that left flank before. Throw quickly taken. Good work by Start. Ball played through. Ben Nasser knocks it out of touch. Throw into Queens, quickly taken. Simmons will get on to the end of it. She has Linton with her, that's Jendai. And the ball goes out for a throw into the Soldiers. It's a 0-0. This encounter. Queens. Here is Boston. Boston 1. That's pulled back. Wasn't that a pullback? Kumar puts it forward. That is going to be Wilson's pick it up. Henry, dispossessed by Gums. Das. dispossessed. It's Rosario. Oh, Summer was on the doorstep of stepped on her boot. Here is Linton. Linton has Arturo for company. Ball put out of touch. It's going to be a throw into the Queens. Taken there by Boston. Henry to Boston. Boston with a cross. Looking for Linton. Ball is going to be cleared by Ben Nasser. Only as far as Linton. Linton can't find the ball. And Ben Nasser puts it forward. Only as far as the halfway line where Williams is. Williams finds Harley. Harley picks it up. Jimmy Hughes falls to Stott. River Stott looking for, finds Henry. Good ball. Henry has Wilson with a cross. Tempted cross, but a good boot in by Wilson, and it goes out for a throw into the Soldiers.
I still don't quite get the persistence with playing your goal scorer so far from goal. Need to get a right up on the final defender. It's your fastest player, that's your goal scorer. Still playing a bit too deep for my liking. Looks like Adair Linton is still playing ahead of her. I think Adair is more of a natural midfielder than a striker.
Well, there has been a change. Boston started on top. Linton started midfield. Now there has been a switch. Jendai Linton started on the left flank. Now she has come over to the right. Henry started on the right. She has gone over to the left. Boston. Tussle there for the ball. Roach. They're going to win a throw. Oh. Through to the Soldiers. Wilson. Takes the throw. Roach. Intercepts. Ball goes. Throw into the Soldiers. Primetime game this evening. It's going to be EastEnders taking on Shining Stars tomorrow. The curtains come down on the AFL.
It's a big game. The superstars and the youngsters.
The youngsters, if they can hold on for a draw. If they can hold on for a draw or defeat the superstars, they get second place. They need points from that encounter. They do need points from that encounter, because if the Queens win tonight, they are in second place. If the Soldiers win this game tonight, smooth sailing for the youngsters. The youngsters will remain in second place. Shoot taken. Ball goes out.
Stop scratching. I want to look for the table. And to update the table to see exactly what's going on here. Jindai puts a good ball across.
Oh.
4-1 Isabel.
Oh my! And again they squander another glorious opportunity. Another opportunity going a begging. She had time. Doc, she had time. She went for a one-time shot. She had more time than she thought.
The Queens can finish as low as 4th.
If they lose this one tonight.
If they lose and the EastEnders win tonight, EastEnders jump the Queens. If the youngsters lose and the Queens win, the Queens jump the youngsters. The only two sides that can finish second right now, it's the youngsters and the Queens. The youngsters have their fate in their hands. A win or a draw, and you finish second. But you take on superstars that's kind of motivated to get to set a record here in this Angola Football Women's League. Not just Women's League, league on a whole. First player to crack 50 goals in a season.
If she do.
That's unheard of. That's absurd. 50 goals in... You don't see 50 goals in a 38 games. You don't see 50 goals in a 44 games in the English League Championship. To score 50 goals in what, a 12-game season? That's absurd. 50 goals in 12 games. So you don't hear of those sorts of things. Those things don't happen.
Boston. Good work by Alturo. But Boston gets back. Alturo. Boston wins it off Alturo. Oh, good football there by Linton. Linton. One there by Wilson. Wilson to Gums. Looking to get around. Boston gets a boot in. Oh, good work by Tia Hodge. Tia looking to drop this one wide for Henry. Henry. Looking for Linton. Finds Linton too. Can't control. Dispossessed by Harrigan. Harrigan looking to get around. Oh, Isabel was unable to. It's Boston who picks it up. And drops it for Reba Stott, who clears.
EastEnders are making their way into the stadium.
Yes.
Their game comes up at prime time.
Summer. Can't get past Williams. Was hitting our face. Henry. Good ball to Harley. Why? I can't.
It's called the free kick. The way
of the soldiers.
Soldiers' ball.
The way of the soldiers.
Soldiers' ball.
That was a foul.
Really, we're not refereeing. We're not refereeing. The season is... I don't want to get fired before the season ends. The season ends tomorrow. I'm tired.
Doc, you don't have a job after the season ends. They say they are firing us after the season ends.
Well, they can get rid of us. It's all right.
It's Harrigan with the free kick.
Well, just to remind you, we have a very special game tomorrow. A very, very special encounter. It's not part of the league. It's not. It's a friendly between the Ducks United FC. They're taking on the Junior Stars from St. Martin. That's at 2 p.m., I believe.
Yes.
It's like a 2 or 3.
We are going to see the man Yannick. The man Yannick, that's Yannick's club.
Junior Stars is his side.
That is going to be a very good encounter. when the winner of the AFL League, the Angola Football Association League, and they won. That was won by Docks United, and they will be taking on the winner of the St. Martin League. Here is an attack by the Soldiers, and very fortunate. Gums, she had the ball. All she had to do was to pull it to her left. She went for a one-time shot. Long ball over the top.
Trouble.
Linton won't get there. Oh, she does pick it up now. Pick it up now. She shields off, but that good work by Harrigan. It's Jendai Linton. Ooh, just too heavy for Adia Linton. Just too heavy. Well, she should have gone near post, Doc. She could have gone near post.
Options. Definitely had options.
Das goes out of touch, throwing to the Queens. Das drives it forward, can't pass Williams. Harding plays it forward for Linton. Tussler for the ball. Linton holds it up. Free kick for the Queens. On two, the guilty party there. Going to take the free kick quickly and change her mind. Linton with the free kick. Goes for goal! And it's into the back of the net! It's 1-0 in the 35th minute of play. Adia Linton gets past Casilda Thomas. It's 1-0.
It's not good goalkeeping at all there by Casilda. Just flapped at it when she had no need to flap. She could have caught it. She could have pushed it. She tried to flap at it. And she put the ball into her own net, really. She pushed it into the side netting. And Adia Linton will make it 1-0.
1-0 in the 35th minute of play. One goal to nil in the 35th minute of play. It's Adia Linton from a free kick. Jendai will keep this one in. Does well. With a cross. Menaza clears it. Wilson down the line. She to Gums. Ooh.
That's good, strong play.
Tia finds Boston. Boston back across to Isabel. Isabel heists it over the top for Linton. Oh, that was a lovely looking ball, Doc.
For some reason, Adia Linton was in space.
Yes.
She shouldn't have been in.
That was a lovely looking ball. The substitution is gonna come now. The substitution is going to come in the 37th minute of play. And it's going to be Sharanya Smeens. Sharanya Smeens, who is going to make her way onto the field. We wait to see for whom. I think it's going to be for Henry. Or it could very well be for Isabel. Das.
The Queens are missing a number of their regular starters. No Casey and Hawley either, I just noticed.
She is there. Casey and Harley is indeed there. She has dropped.
She's there, but she's not starting.
Yes, she is. Here is Linton again. And she makes it 2 goals in 2 minutes. In 2 minutes, Adia Linton has put the Queens up 2-0. And Jodine Henry, the one who is going to be substituted. Queens are up 2-0.
Yes, indeed. Well, the Queens have changed their entire formation, really. But it's worked for them. Adia Linton on the brace. 2-0.
2-0. 2-0. Tia Hodge to Roach. Roach plays it out. Gums seem to have taken a knock. And she's holding, is it her mouth? Doc? And the medics has been called. She goes down. And play has been held up for a little while. So we're into the 39th minute of play. It's 2-0. 2-0. Daniel Connor will have to come into this game, and more than likely, Doc, it will be for Kumar, I would believe. Not yet required. So, Doc, what is going to be the feature game of the 2023 season? There is going to be a practice game at 2:33 tomorrow, but at 6 in the p.m., the showdown, the curtain dropper. What a big game as the superstars take on the youngsters.
Record versus Pride. Which one will take center stage? As it is going to be the superstars chasing history against the youngsters for chasing a victory to maintain their second position.
Is it Pride for anyone, Doc?
Well, I would think it is Pride.
Is it Pride?
Finishing second is a lot better than finishing third.
It's not Pride, Doc. It is not Pride. It is still a very good results for the youngsters. I want to call that Pride. Pride is coming out with a victory because, all season you wouldn't have played well and you want to salvage some pride. That is not Pride. That is much more than Pride.
Well, you're not playing for anything other than second, then, because there's no one catching the superstars. That's been the way for about since game week 4, I think.
Oh, that's a miss kick by Williams, but she gets it back and clears it out. Rosario. The whistle goes. It's going to be a free kick. Zayla Harrigan goes down. She's going to get right back up.
The game between Manchester United and Arsenal is still a 2-0. Maybe just take a guess as to how many fans are in attendance in that game.
Who's playing, Doc?
Manchester United and Arsenal.
Oh, my. Doc, which one is the stadium they're playing in?
They're playing in New York, MetLife Stadium.
Oh, my. Doc is so loud. There is a free kick, good header by Stott. Harrigan, Zayla Harrigan. Zayla Harrigan keeps going. Zayla Harrigan with the shot across. Oh, comes, hits the post, and Linton, the goal scorer, double goal scorer, can't come away with the ball. But what an opportunity in the 42nd minute of play. Oh, my.
You can't miss those. Not in that sort of position. It's a good ball by Summer.
Summer to Hughes. Hughes with a cross. Again, that dangerous Gums coming in, and at this time the ball eluding her. Doc, are we talking about 70,000 people?
82,000.
82,000
to watch a preseason friendly.
A preseason friendly. Oh, but Doc, the man, the GOAT, scored in his first encounter.
Your GOAT scored in his first encounter. My GOAT is in Saudi Arabia, unfortunately.
Oh, man.
My GOAT is in Saudi Arabia. Your GOAT never scored in the MLS debut. Doesn't really matter. It's not like his team is like second to last in the league or anything.
Doc, you're just a selfish young man. It's 2-0 in the 44th minute of play. In the 44th minute of play, it's a 2-0. Goals coming from the boot off. Both goals coming from the boot off Adia Linton in the 35th minute of play from a free kick, and the 37th minute from in a run of play. Here is Hughes, and that's a foul going against the Little Soldiers, against Jendai Linton, and it's going to be a free kick to the Queens. We may have just about 2 minutes of stoppage time, Doc, you think?
Somewhere along those lines.
Queens. Free kick by Stott. Ball played over the top, and it's going to be a foot race here. It's a foot race, and Thomas can clear just back to, and Desrina Boston.
It's too strong. Too strong for her.
Yes. Casey and Harley. Isabel with a turn. Ball goes high, not far. Linton takes it down. Shot, blocked. First touch by Smins. In the 45th minute of play. And we wait to see how Kumar to Das with a long ball, hopeless ball to, and 3 minutes has been added. 3 minutes comes to Harrigan. Dispossessed by Smins, but she picks it back up. Harrigan, and Linton coming in there and getting the better of Harrigan. Gets away from Simmons. Jendai Linton with a shot and pace taken off by Simmons. Good looking work, but she didn't have any runner. Handball by Rosario. Free kick taken quickly. Summer. Harrigan. Zila dispossessed by Boston. Boston is through. And Boston, save! Straight to Thomas, save! What could have easily been 3 goals on the brink of half time. Good save. Kept her ground, and Boston could not get the better of Thomas. All she had to do was to go to her left. She didn't. She went straight down, and
it's not a good finish by Desrina Boston at all there. Had to pick a corner. Just hit it straight at the keeper. Not good at all.
She could have even lifted it.
Had to do a lot better than she did.
Wilson. Cut out by Roach. Cleared by Casey and Harley. And this could be trouble. Smith with a shot. Thomas with the save.
Yet again, this Queen's looking to get through, getting in behind, not getting the shot required to beat Casilla Thomas.
Here is Linton. Jendai Linton down the left flank. Linton with the ball. Gets around Simmons nicely. Linton with the cross to Boston. Boston dispossessed nicely by Harrigan. Ooh. And that was that had some pepper on it. And Linton about 10 or so yards away from the ball. And just had to take evasive action. Got our hands to the ball. Das. Linton looking to square ball. Coming off the outer portion for back boot. Summer does well. Summer does well to get the better of Harley. Harley, Rosario, Hodge, Linton, Adair Linton. Adair Linton down the right flank. Adair Linton gets it, looking to get the better of Wilson. Shields the ball well, gets it to Smeens. Smeens holds it up. Smeens to Rosario. Rosario all the way back to Roach. Roach. The whistle comes, and that's the end of the first half. It's a 2-0, 2-0. And if this game stays as it is in the second half, Doc, Queens are in for a chance at second place. Well, we will wait and see. It's a 2-0 at the first 45. We are taking you back to Master Control. As soon as we're ready here, we are going to be live and lively with you. Welcome back to the REGTC. We are just about seeing the commencement of the second half. Summer stands over the ball. Referee says, he looks around the field, counts, and blows the whistle and says it's time for us to commence the second half. Boston plays it through for Linton, who cannot pick it up. Oh, good ball. Shiran Yasmin's turns. Tia Hodge finds Harley. Harley Shields. Oh, she's dispossessed by Summer, but Sawyer Williams is there. Danielle Connor, the new player on the field, she's dispossessed by Isabel. Boston. Drives it forward, Isabel to Adia Linton. Adia Linton gets around Simmons. Adia Linton. Now Tour is right there. It's Isabel who picks it up. Isabel Rosario puts it over the top. Good header by Ben Nazar. Shot by Taylor. Easy take by Thomas. 2-0. 2-0, the Queens lead. And the Soldiers, they'd love to get on the score sheet. Linton can't control. It's going to be a throw ball through. Harrigan across field. It's a handball. Tia Hodge, guilty party. Free kick. Taken very quickly. Comes to run on two. Comes. Finds Connor. Connor. Finds Harrigan. Harrigan. Finds Summer. Summer. Shields. Finds Harrigan to Kumar. Good boot by Roach. And the Queens can come away with it. Boston. Good booking ball through. But Ben Nazar is there. Falls right back to Linton. Has two players. A shield of Gums. In fact, that is Gums, but Hughes. Roach. Skumar to contend with. Tia. Miscommunication between Tia and Isabel. Good walk by Harley, but gives it away. Williams will put it out of touch. Throw into Soldiers. 1-0. 2-0. Goals scored by Linton. That's Adia Linton scoring in the 35th and 37th minute of play. Connor. Good work by Ben Nazar. Brought in by Boston. Throw into Soldiers. Taken. Linton to Boston. Boston to Smeens. Smeens is through. Smeens. Oh, good work by Wilson. It's going to fall to Adia Linton. Adia squares it in. And it goes straight through to the keeper.
No one's making a run at the near post. No near post run. That could have been troublesome.
Hughes looking for Summer. Finds her nicely. Summer Looking for Kumar. Won't find Kumar. Tia Hodge. Knocks it forward, looking for Smeens. And Boston is through. Boston is through. Boston. In the 50th minute of play, Boston gets the better of Castle. It's 3-0.
Well, Desrina Boston finally got a chance to break away on the counter-attack. Instead of being the creator, she was at the receiving end of the pass. And she did very well to beat one, beat her second, and put the shot in at the near post. That's 15 for her on the season.
Desrina Boston, 15 goals. She's just a mere 25 off Kalia Johnson.
15 goals is a very good output for the league season.
It is.
If you look at the top 7, it's 15, 12, 9, 8, 7, and 7. That's a very good output for a 12-game season. Then you have Kalia, who's an albatross with 40 right now.
Man, that has to be unheard of.
You don't see those kind of things. Those things don't happen. 40 goals in 11 games.
Man, Kalia Johnson. Where did they find you?
I think she was created in a lab. I suspect she was created in a lab.
I will have to ask her father. It's going to be a free kick to Soldiers. It's going to be taken by Wilson. Taking a shot and then served over. Oh, this could be some trouble. Somebody's in behind. Linton does well. It's going to be a corner. Yes, a corner to the Soldiers. Idea. Sheelan in the last moment realizing that the ball wasn't going to go over the goal line, and she played it out. Someone was on her doorstep. Corner to be taken by Zayla Harrigan. Ball served in, cleared out by Linton. Ball goes over the road into the lines, the electrical lines, and into the main road.
There's one unfortunate thing about statistics. The goal scoring records, I don't think they've been kept online longer than this year. I was just looking to see how many goals Kalia would have got last year, but I can't quite access them online. As here comes Jendai Linton. Linton finding her sister Adea. Adea pushing one forward, looking for Sharanya. It's back with Adea now. Adea. It's a ball forward, looking for Boston. But that's picked up well in the end by Casilda Thomas. It's given away here, Sharanya. Sharanya ran out of real estate, and it's the Soldiers looking to come away with it. Roach doing the defensive work. The 54th minute of play. It's 3-0. 3-0 in favor of the Diamond Queens, who are doing their job. Lumped forward, not quite dealt with. Boston's in behind. Desrina Boston here. Desrina Boston is going to make it 4-0. It's Desrina Boston with a composed finish. She has a brace, and Dea Linton has a brace. The Queens have 4.
In the 54th minute of play, Desrina Boston getting away from the defense again and into the back of the net.
4 4-0, 4-0 in favor of the Queens. It's Desirina Boston. She's gotten the opportunity to get forward now, and she is having her fun. Up to 16 on the air. The Diamond Queens, they are doing their job. They are doing everything in their power to get to second place.
Yes, they're doing their job indeed. They will dearly want a win from this one, and a win from this means they are going to go to second place.
They'll finish there with help. They need help. They need the superstars to win.
They are going to go to second place, and they will stay in second place if the superstars defeat
the youngsters. Indeed. All they need is a superstar to do what they've done in, what was it, 11 out of 12 games this season?
No.
10 out of 11
10.
games.
They lost one and they drew
Yes.
one. Boston again picks it up, gives it to Sharanya, back to Boston. Oh, couldn't control, but she steps over the ball, gets it wrong. Simmons gets it back to Sharanya.
Oh, that's loose. That's loose. That's loose by Sharanya. You need a clean touch in there. If you're going to take a touch in that position, it has to be clean. If you take a touch and it's loose, that's what happens. You don't have the time and space in that area. She was swarmed and she lost out. That's a very good move. It's Desirina Boston now. It's Sharanya. Sharanya can get there, and it's going to be out. It will be a goal kick. Well, the Queens, their tails are up.
And then they have stepped up their game significantly since the half has resumed. They really have stepped up their game.
Let's come with the introduction of Sharanya Smeens to the fray. Her presence, it's allowed Adair Linton to go wide and use her pace to beat the defenders.
And so what you have is a more control of the ball coming in from the right wing where Henry was playing, and the constant progression of Smeens and Boston down that middle.
And if they want to, they can even look to get Rosaria out and bring in Camille Gums. That gives them even more pace on the wing. They have options as the ball comes in. Casilda can collect. They have options.
They really do.
Thomas boots this one forward. Picked up now by Hawley.
But Connor just looks invisible, seems to be invisible on the field since she's come on the field.
Well, simply put, Danielle is not playing strike. She's playing in midfield right now. That is not her usual position because Summer is playing up front.
Yes.
Summer usually plays off the wing. But I guess just based on the options that they have, Danielle has to go into the midfield, which she has to do a lot more hard yards trying to win the ball rather than chasing the ball and getting onto it.
Yes. It's going to be Queen's throw. One looked very suspect. Linton left it because the ball came off her. It's going to be a throw to the Queens. Throw taken. Linton, ball out. No. It's given to Queens again. That one clearly came off the boot of Linton. Throw taken. Boston picks it up. Leaves it for Harley, who squares it in. Linton is there. Adia Linton. Oh, good work by Ben Nazar. Very good work by Ben Nazar to get there, closing down the shot. And here is the counter. And Summerback was turned, and Roach can clear. Finds Linton. Linton looking to get around Gums. Gums does well. Gums gets the ball to Harrigan. Harrigan looks up. Harrigan, still Harrigan. Straight across the field. Harrigan making a run. Harrigan looks the leaders one. Looks to late off to Hughes. Blocked by Casey and Harley, and it's going to be a throw in to the little soldiers.
Well, simply put, if the Soldiers want goals, Zayla Harrigan has to be played a lot further upfield than she is. She does a lot of defensive work, and it's good defensive work, but she's their main attacking output as well. She's their creator. And any chance that the Soldiers get, it usually comes from Zayla Harrigan.
Yes, when Zayla Harrigan comes forward, and she has not been allowed to really spend a lot of time on the ball and to make the runs that we have come accustomed to see her make. Connor gets it to Kuma. Kuma looks for Connor. Connor is dispossessed. Ball forward. It's going to be Soldiers who are going to pick it up though. It's going to be Wilson. And good work by Adia Linton, but Wilson shields the ball well.
I was trying to figure out who the player was that was missing for the Soldiers. It just came to my mind. There's no Lamara Harrigan today for them. That's the player that was missing all game. I've been trying to figure out which name I'm accustomed of calling that I've not called today. It's Lamara Harrigan.
She has been missing for a few games now, Lamara Harrigan. She has been missing for a few games for the Soldiers. Doc, it seemed like the worst time to play sports in Angola is during summer. Here is a ball played through. Thomas is coming! And, oh, good work by Casilda Thomas.
She did well because it looked like it may have been booted out of her hand, really, by Desirina Boston. But she got back onto it to collect. So there was no call that needed to be made by the referee.
The referee back his toe and having a conversation with Boston. Look at where the ball is.
You could have stopped the play to have that conversation as Boston is offside. If you want to have that conversation with the player, you can stop the ball.
Blow the whistle,
especially when the ball is in the keeper's hand.
Yes.
Perfect time to stop the ball. 4 goals to nothing, an hour played, plus a minute and a half. The Queens, they're doing their job. They just need the superstars to do theirs. Do what they've done to the youngsters on a previous occasion this season. Just go out there and beat them. The only blemish on the Superstars record is a loss to the Shining Stars, and they came out last week and they completely wiped that one away, winning. What was the score? Was it 9 goals to nothing?
But Doc, they drew one as well.
Which one did they draw? I'm not.
Was it the youngsters?
I don't think they drew a game.
Yes. There is a shot. Good run there by Harrigan, the name that we've been calling and talking about, Sarah Harrigan. And Ruan in a very good position. Well done by Harrigan, by Ruan.
No, I don't think they've played 11 and they have 30 points. They've only dropped the 3 points in that one game. They haven't drawn any. It was that loss to the Shining Stars. And in fairness, that wasn't really a superstar side. I thought that's how they're missing everyone.
Was it superstar side without the Johnson sisters?
So not superstars. They were missing a lot of key pieces.
See what they want here is Gums. She's true. Gums is true. Gums with a just not enough red and white up in that 18. Reba start. Drives it forward as far as Jimmy Hughes. Tia Hodge finds Isabel. Isabel drops it wide for Jendai Linton. Linton has Connor with her, and Connor will dispossess Linton and now wins the throw.
I must say, looking at the lineup the Superstars had out there, the only, here comes Boston, puts one across to Sharanya. Sharanya trying to get through. Boston back in there. Just millimeters over by Desirina Boston.
Desirina Boston again. Just over the crossbar. How did Desirina got back there and got that ball?
She's like a bee. She's a busy bee. Looking back at the lineup the Superstars put out there for that game, the only non-starter really was Kayla Carty, because the only starter that was missing was Coco. And they played a lot of games without Coco because they still had a Sequoia, they had Tiandra, they had Kalia, they had Rihanna Rendell, they had Jamalia. It was pretty much their full side outside of Coco.
Doc, it is you who said that it wasn't a superstar team.
I didn't think so, but now looking back at it, it was just a very good win for the Shining
Oh, that's
Stars.
a strong play by Jendai Linton. She gets it cross to Boston. Boston to just too heavy a touch. But Smins picks it up. Smins back to Boston. Boston. Still Boston. Boston ball cut out.
But if you look at the Shining Star side of that game, I think it's the only game of the season that Melissa, Jaquita, Roxanne, Tiara, Maisha, and Kit all play together.
Yes.
I think that's the one game of the season that they all play together. And they went out there and beat the Superstars. That's the point we've been making. A healthy Shining Star side is a very, very difficult side to beat.
Indeed. Shining Stars, will they shine tonight?
And bear in mind, there was no Junique Singh for that game. And there was no Carissa Alt for that game. No Adana Richardson for that game. But they had their core intact. And a full-strength Shining Star side, difficult to beat. There'll be no Roxanne today. Will Jaquita be back from the start? Will they have to use Carissa Lake again? She came out of retirement last time out. But they were put to the sword by the Superstars. But the Superstars side, they were a bit hungrier on this occasion.
Well, Kalia Johnson has a lot to play for. She has a lot. My. She has set a standard. 40 goals and counting in a season. I don't care how long this season is. That's a lot of goals.
40 goals in a 44-game season is incredible. 40 goals in 11 games is unheard of.
Unheard of.
You just don't see it happening. It's difficult to mention female football in Anguilla and not mention the Superstars just because of the season they've had.
Here is Summer. Attempted cross, ball closed down by Williams. And I don't think the referee is controlling this game very well. He is having a conversation with players while plays going on behind his back. It's not the first time we are seeing that. And I think it may have come from a tackle where Boston again think that she was fouled.
Go get you.
Here is a ball played through for Linton to make the run down the flank. Linton puts it through for Boston. Boston skips over it, gets past Altura, leaves Owen Park, has Ben Nasser, and Smins, Jimmy Hughes, Smins, Rosario, Smins, Rosario. Was looking for Boston.
Boston still got a shot off.
How did Boston get a boot to that ball?
She's a pest. She's a pest.
My. Ooh.
She gets the thing she shouldn't get to balls that aren't hers.
She just get to them.
Just to get to them.
My.
It is going to be, is it a corner? It will be a corner. So the shot was deflected. A corner kick to the Diamond Queens as the 70th minute approaches. It's 4 goals to nothing.
to the sisters. It will be taken by one, deflected, and then put across. Ball across, and
Not good at all.
a good work by Connor to rush Linton in the cross, and in the end.
If you see her coming, don't take it. Just let it there, put it in.
Yes.
You understand? You know what? I won't speak on the short corner ploy at all anymore. I've had my say on it. Everyone knows my viewpoint on it.
Comes, puts it to the back of Harrigan, but Kumar is there. Kumar picks it up. Kumar, low, Connor. Gets a boot to it, Connor. Harley's going to cut it out nicely for the Queens. Good work by Connor. Summer was on her doorstep. Summer is fast. Is there anyone in the field faster than Summer?
Well, she's a track athlete. She's a track athlete.
She's fast. In the days of primary school, it was Summer and Harrigan, Zayla Harrigan, who you had to watch. And Summer, I think in the last year, Summer beat her in one of those races. Here is a ball that is crossed, but straight into the arms of the keeper in the 71st minute of play. It's 4-0.
4-0. You can say that the Soldiers, they've had a relatively steady season. And here come the Queens again. Rosario gets the 1-2. Rosario can put this one into the mixer. Looks across with Desrina Boston. Oh, what a finish. What a finish by Desrina Boston. What a cross by Isabel Rosario. It's 5-0. That is the hat trick for Desrina Boston.
Ooh. Rosario putting it into the mixer indeed. Onto the boot of the pass. Into the back of the nest. In the 72nd minute of play, it's hat-trick for Desrina Boston.
Oh, but the build-up play was absolutely sensational. The interplay between Sharanya, Isabel, and then the finish put on by Boston. That's how you build up in the attacking third. A quick, decisive movement.
Yes.
Rosario back into the starting lineup. Has an assist.
She has done well. Starting this encounter.
Starting out of necessity, really. She's done a job. A job and a half.
That was a strong play there by Jendai Linton to keep off Summer. That is not a good. That's misunderstanding there. Should have allowed the keeper to come and take that one.
I don't know if the keeper called for it or she just came. Yeah, as a keeper, you have to call off your defender because if the defender doesn't know, all they can do is assume that you're not there.
Good turn by Smeens. This could be trouble. Oh, and it's still alive. And it's cleared now by Ben Nasser.
Left foot Sharanya. Had it on her left boot. Try to drag it back onto her right rather than hitting it with the left.
And the ball cleared off on the line. The player cleared out as well. That's Ben Nasser. And no, that's not Ben Nasser. That is Gums. Tia walking very uncomfortable, gingerly down the line. Gums. Back up. Sitting. And it's the Shining Stars going through their warm-up drills. So too is the Easterners on the annex. And dark by the new season, I could tell you the AstroTurf will be in.
I think all teams should be doing their warm-up on the annex.
I did allude to that. And I alluded to that in one of our stints with the TD. And he said, I never thought of that. But then, you have alluded to the fact that coming soon, the AstroTurf will be on the annex. Here is one put through there. This could be some trouble. Ben Nasser knocks it back to her keeper. Has to be very quickly, and she does so. But it's Linton who's going to get to that one. Linton, still Linton. Linton with the cross looking for Rosario, but it's too heavy. Simmons. Oh no, it's Wilson who is dispossessed by Rosario. And Rosario dispossessed by Gums. So Harrigan to Gums, and Stott does well. Wilson playing very high. Wilson drops it for Gums to Kumar. Looking for Summer, finds her. Summer goes back to Connor. Heavy touch, but she wins it back. Daniel Connor. Summer sees Daniel running. Connor makes the run, knocks it back to Summer. Summer. Oh, that's a good ball. Summer leaves Linton running. Harley wins it and drives it. Ooh.
She can get the 1-2, She can get the 1-2,
Oh, this could be trouble! In the 76th minute of play, it's a 6-0.
Desirina Boston, she's just racking up her goal scoring account. Now she's up to 18 on the year. What a goal scoring season she has had. The Queens capping off what's been a very good season for them with a commanding display. It is 6-0, and there's still 13 and a half minutes left to play.
It's the 4th for Boston on the night. She scored in the 50th, 54th, 7. Well, Doc, she's scoring 4 minutes apart. She scored in the 50th, she scored in the 54th. She scored in the 72nd, she scored in the 76th. Her 4 goals coming 4 minutes apart from the first.
Sharanya with another assist as well.
Linton steps on the ball. Summer will win it. Summer down the right flank at pace. Summer. Attempted cross. It's going to be one there. Well, it's Harley. Summer gets back a boot in that one. Summer wins it back and gives it away. Stott goes forward there. Simmons. Boston is there. Boston somehow gets it across to Smins. Smins with the shot. Casilla with the save. What a player is Desirina Boston.
She's so annoying to play against. And I know her type of player as well. I know her type. They're so aggravating to play against. Because they never give you a second to breathe.
No. You can't breathe when they're there. You can't make any mistake in the defense. She's going to capitalize on it. Good work by Smins, but it's one there by Kumar. It's Harley. Smins. Desirina Boston. Oh,
she's bundled over, but not enough, says the referee, and all players down.
It comes.
I think Carissa Lake may be out of retirement full time. Well, that's Webster down there. I'm looking to see who the keeper is for the Shining Stars. I'm not seeing a Dilly Gibbons.
I am not seeing the number 1 player. Have you seen Carty?
Listen, not seen her. I suspect she's not too far away. She's been a very big find for the Shining Stars. A very big refind, actually. The time she was out of the game for a bit. She's quality. She's so much quality. As the Queens look to add a nice little bow on what's been a very, very good season for them. A season of progress. And it could be, but again, the left boot of Sharanya betrays her. Here's Adele Linton now.
Oh, she does well.
Linton finds Isabel. Long touch there by Isabel.
Free kick.
Came in late as well.
It's going to be a substitution. Is it? No, not just yet.
Coach Hawley has opted not to use Camille Gums, and he hasn't needed her at all.
Indeed. Didn't walk very well when she was going to the bench. Seemed to have aggravated maybe her back.
Certain. I did see her training with the national team on Thursday, and she looked fine. Maybe picked up an injury in training.
Gums is on the sideline for now. She's sitting on the bench. Teams are going back to the dugout. That's the Shining Stars, and we've seen the EastEnders making their way from the annex and are coming back to the main park. It's going to be a clash between the Shining Stars and the EastEnders. Good looking ball. Linton goes down. And that's, yes, no foul, says the referee. Oh.
Well, what we haven't mentioned today, the winner of this game, of the EastEnders and Shining Stars game, they go fourth.
Yes.
EastEnders are currently fourth. They have 15 points from 11. Shining Stars are on 13 from 11.
Linton with a shot on their post, week 1.
13 from 11 versus 15 from 11. Shining Star side, they have just 3 wins on the season, but they are 3 very, very good wins. They also have 4 draws, but they only have the 3 wins on the season. But one of those wins for them.
This is a ball chipped over. And it's going to be cleared by Wilson.
It was a 10-0 win over the Gazelles for the Shining Stars. They also beat the Superstars 1-0. They have a lot of draws as well. They also beat the Gazelles 2-0. So 2 wins over the Gazelles, which is expected, but then a win over the Superstars.
There is going to be a substitution. Adia Linton is going to leave, and it's a player is down. That is Jendai Linton.
She's coming out as well.
So the 2 Linton sisters are making their way off the field. It's Ange and I
think it's Harrigan at number 7.
And Harrigan will be making their way in. Delicia Harrigan.
Oh, it's very strange to see a non-start with a number 7 shirt. If you look across the league, across every league, number 7, it's one of your stars. Your number 7 goes to one of your star players. If you look across the league in Anguilla or beyond, it's a number synonymous with greatness. Of course, made famous by Cristiano Ronaldo, known as CR7 for a reason.
Doc, you only want to talk about Ronaldo.
Ah, yes,
You only made that
the
comment
greatest footballer
because
to have
you
ever
just want to
existed.
speak about Ronaldo.
You don't have to out me like that.
We're not having that conversation. Here is Means. Puts the ball through to Boston. Boston. Spins. And Ange is offside. She's offside. Flag goes up. Flag goes up.
I should have wanted that goal.
Yes, first touch of the ball into the back of the net.
Offside. Unfortunate. 6 goals to nothing.
Come on, ball dispossessed by, intercepted by Hodge. Smins puts it through, too heavy a
Too
touch.
heavy. Too much pepper. Dime por qué, according to Mr. Johnson.
Summer. Boston. Smins. Isabel is there. Boston. Delicia. Harrigan. Harrigan can't find her feet. Attempted cross. Simmons intercepts. Finds Connor. Close down. Summer. Playing very deep. Ball put out of touch in the 86th minute of play. The 86th minute of play. Harrigan. Harrigan. Still Harrigan. Dispossessed now. Harley. Puts it forward. Hughes is there. Hughes knocks it wide. And then down the line for Wilson. Wilson and Hughes has exchange position. And that's Jimmy Hughes.
It's a ball over the top, looking for Boston. Boston will get there. Oh, she's going to get to everything. Just couldn't find the target on this occasion. Oh, Desrina, Boston is getting to everything.
Desrina, Boston. What a player.
18 goals on the year. Any other year, that's incredible. 18
year.
goals in a 12-game season. Not this year.
You think she's done, Doc?
Oh, I doubt it. That's a good ball. It's out wide and
And won't get to it.
doesn't quite have the pace to get there. 2 minutes plus whatever is added. More changes coming
Yes,
for the Queens.
more changes coming for the Queens. That seem to be, is it going to be Aya? Aya will be making her way onto the field.
She gets a couple at the end of the season. Could have given her a bit more. Your game was over at the 70th minute.
Sharon Yasmeens. Sharon Yasmeens. Boston.
Too wide on the touch, there's Rena Boston.
Oh, that's a good ball. Back to Boston Smins. Can't wrap up. Ange with a shot. Ange with a goal. Ange with a goal. In the 89th minute of play. And just made it 7-0.
The perfect season ender. She embodies a Diamond Queen spirit, and she's gotten herself on the score sheet. Angelique Rogers, she makes it 7-0. She was offside the first time.
Not
this time it will count.
Aya Jones will replace Rosario. Isabel Rosario doing a tremendous job.
Was a bit of concern about the uniforms the two sides would wear. It seems that the Shining Stars, they've gone to their alternates. They've gone to the gold. They've gone back to the gold uniform rather than the all purples, because their purple is very close to the black of the EastEnders.
1 minute. 1 minute at a time. We are in that minute. 7-0. Here is Harley for the final time of the night. Hodge plays it over the top. Can Smins get on the score sheet? Smins. And Hodge again. To Boston.
It's a great turn. This Rena Boston. Oh, she's in a mood. She wants another one. This Rena Boston is in a mood.
Let me boom boom in the goal tonight.
We were asking about who. I didn't see Adele Gibbons earlier for the Shining Stars. Boom boom. She is making her way over.
Here is Summer. Summer with a shot. Goes wide. And that could be the last bit of action we see in this game. Doc, 7-0. 7-0. And what a way. And that's the final whistle. The Queens are coming away with a 7-0 victory over the Soldiers. And they have done what they were expected to do. And that is to take 3 points from this encounter. And wait patiently tomorrow by the grace of God. And I hope that Superstars will continue their winning ways.
Now, all of a sudden, you look at goal difference, because they've just added 7 goals to their goal difference.
Indeed.
So all of a sudden, if the youngsters draw with the Superstars, goal difference comes into play.
And I'm telling you, if it comes into play, that means the youngsters would have to beat the Superstars by about 4 goals. Will have to score about 4 goals.
It's going to it is going to be something. We have to go and check the goal difference. We'll get that for you.
I think the goal difference as it stands right now, the goal difference as it stands is 6. I think we will get that correct by the next game.
Yes.
And so we'll take a break and we'll come back to you. But just to leave you with the news that the Queens has defeated the Little Soldiers 7-0. We are going to take a break and we are going to be returning with you in just a while, just about 10 minutes or so, when it's going to be the Shining Stars up against the EastEnders. Until then, it's back to Master Control.